Happy fucking Friday, B's and G's. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys had a relatively uneventful week. You're psyched and ready for the weekend. So I'm gonna move this camera. Oh God. Sorry, dog. I'm not sure what her deal is up there, but we'll just hear it for a little while. So, cheers. Happy fucking Friday. I am drinking the Secowr. Down here, I don't think I've done this mix before, but I have used some of this before. But down here is the left-hand milk stout, and then in honor of my boy up here is some PBR. So you'll see in the name that it's the Secowr. Yeah, when I made this before with the PBR tall boy and the stout, it was a pap smear. So in honor of Mr. Secowr, this is what we got. What's been going on? Let's see. I'm still kind of getting over the cold. I've been trying to lay off of this a minute and just to see if it actually does any good for that. Not like I got a little naggy cough and kind of stuffed in spots. Just kind of just blocked up, clogged up.
I'm a trifle deaf in this ear. Speak a little louder next time.
Still hear that fucking barking though. So I'm getting over that business. Been kind of. I haven't been brewing. And for not brewing, I didn't realize how much shit on the go I actually have. Which is crazy to think about that. You'll heard a fridge kick on here a second ago, but you probably will hear the stir plate ticking about in the background. I'm making 2 starters right now. Because on Sunday I'll be brewing. At least 2 batches. I figure I've been threatening brewing for almost 2 months, but you make a starter, you kind of have to do it. So making starters. I've got what am I gonna do? I've been again talking about this Imperial Farmhouse for freaking weeks, and Sunday will be Imperial Farmhouse. I'm back and forth about the second batch and potentially third. I know that I'm going to do the coup de poudre at some point in time. I'll probably do that as batch 2. The second yeast that I'm starting right now, I've got WLP 028, which is the not the Edinburgh, it's the Essex, I think. Oh, damned if I can remember. I'll put it in here. Yeah, so I have 028, which my dumbass bought by mistake. Kind of fat fingered or palmed the keyboard. It was supposed to be 002. I don't know why. 028. I don't know. Cheers. I fat fingered the bejesus out of that keyboard. So it wasn't until last night when I was making up the starters of the starter, that I realized, oh balls, I bought the wrong thing. So, hold on, I want to see something. Ooh, getting old. There's a yeast vial in this bag. 022. 022, not 028. 028 is in that fermenter over there. I'll take a picture of that one. That's the Edinburgh. Oh, and this one, this 022, Essex. I think I'd remember this shit. Yeah. Edinburgh's over there. I'll take a picture and I'll put it in. Bing, right there. That fermenter is... I'm about to wash that yeast. That is SJ pour test batch number 2. So yeah, that's not really gonna give you any hints or clues. So I've got 022 working, and then Omega Seisenstein's Monster working over there for the farmhouse, and then that one the 022 I'm gonna use. That's why I said I'm not sure about whether Coup de Poudre will be the second batch or the Highwayman. I keep talking about this damn thing, and it takes a lot to brew that beer. It's just kind of it's a process. I've got to mash, you mash and collect like 7 gallons, then strip off 2 gallons and boil that, and then boil the remaining 5 and boil that, and then the 2-gallon batch gets all of the wonky shit, while the 5-gallon gets boiled down a gallon. So you're basically left with 5 gallons at the end after boil off, but in 2 separate boils that then get fermented separately, treated separately, and then get a secondary for one, nothing for the other one, then blended together, and then eventually you end up with the dead man. So or death. So it's not that it's difficult, it's just a pain in the ass. And when you're brewing for effortlessness and kind of quickness and kind of make things a speedy brew day, it's not a speedy brew day. So yeah, I want to use that use for both. So what I think I'm going to do is do 3 starters for that 022, double up one, and then pull off and build one that'll just get clean and stay in the fridge for when I'm ready to do the Highwayman, because I'm not going to pitch the Highwayman on top of the coup, because there's a shit ton of hops in the Coup de Poudre and there's nothing in the Highwayman. So excuse me, that's kind of the train of thought. Jesus Christ, 8 minutes already and I haven't said a damn thing. Anyway, so those 2 are going. I bottled off, I'll put a picture in, bink, the 13-month-old mead. Finally, I've been not dying to, but I've been like dragging my feet bottling that. So I bottled that yesterday, so that's now sitting over in a box, just kind of chilling out, hanging out. The Saison mead is about to get transferred shortly. That's going to go into its secondary and will stay in there for, maybe 7 days, 8 days, 2 weeks. It's a mead. It's not going anywhere. The chocolate mead, I found the lavender, which was a huge win on my part. It came to me actually like almost middle of the night, like that's where I put it in a safe space so I wouldn't lose it. Really fucking safe. So I found it. It's working. It's doing its thing. I have no idea how this thing's gonna be, but whatever. Chocolate mead. So yeah, the 2 SJ test batches are now, one is just moved over. It's sitting in a secret locale. It gets some extra treatment and some extra love, and then the other one is just doing its thing. Getting ready for me to carbon bottle. I have no idea whether or not these things are going to do what I want them to, but I don't know. We'll see. Cheers. What else? I think what I'm going to do, if I do the 3rd batch, I'm gonna do the if I have enough hop left over from the farmhouse, and taking into account dry hops too for secondary. I think what I might try to do is I might do that kind of waterfall, that ale wine ale hybrid thing that I've been thinking about. That one, I wasn't very clear about it the last time. What I kind of want is a beer that's got a body like wine, carb like beer, flavors of wine, but no grapes. So no actual grapes, try to pull all grapiness and wininess. The only wininess involved in this beer is going to come from the hops and myself. So that's sort of the intent. Excuse me. That might be the third batch. And I'm back and forth about using just like an 001 or going and getting champagne yeast to dry the shit out of this thing. So I don't know. We'll figure that out. I've got a couple days, 2 days, one day. Maths isn't my strongest suit. To figure out what the hell I'm going to do with it. So, but that could be batch number 3. Who knows? That was kind of fruity. I think that's it. I think that's it, because I don't want to go on forever in a day. Quickly, I want to just let y'all know about some folks that if you haven't been, checking out videos and whatnot. Somebody who's kind of new, he's finally getting his shit together and getting recording, and he's been blowing out recordings like crazy. They'll all be in the bottom. But the drunken one, so my dude's in Texas, and he just did an orange wine that seems like it's jet fuel. It's a good old mix and drink, but kind of sounds right up my alley. I like the idea of something that big and crazy. So yeah, go check him out and give him some love. Josh Hoover, my boy Josh. The Man Bear Pig 11223344. Is there a 5 in there? Either way, it's the Man Bear Pig. You know what? Josh is working that guacamole beer like a champ, and he's trying his little heart out. No, he's pulling out all the stops. So before, I don't want Josh to get discouraged, and so let's like give him a J, give him an O, give him an S, give him an H. Let's rah around my man. Seriously, I know y'all already know Josh, but stop over on his on his channel and give him some love and push him. Just keep him going, because I know he's gonna crack this freaking egg, and it's gonna be freaking amazing. So go give him some love, and you could check out the cameo. That was the devil on his shoulder, with a different shirt, by the way. Who else? I know I'm forgetting someone. I'd meant to write this down. I've completely forgotten. But you know what? Go out and watch somebody's videos that you haven't noticed, and try to go through go through your lists, go through your subs, because there's so many freaking awesome people out there that that are watching all the shit that we do, and they're doing some awesome shit too. And so I apologize if I haven't watched or commented on the video, and that you're along for this crazy ride. I do apologize, and if I haven't, then send me a note. Tell me I'm an ass, and I will bang on. I will be right there. So I think that's it for me. I've got some reviews to do and a review to post, so eyes on the prize, looking out for those. And I will check you glorious bastards out later. I hope you guys have a really great fucking weekend. It's a long weekend for those of us in the States, so fucking cheers. That's fucking awesome. Excuse me. Okay. You guys enjoy your weekend, wherever it is, long or short. You guys are fucking awesome. Cheers. Peace.
The fuck you talking about?